I think we are all on board, and my name is Teacher Jack again, and today we are going to start learning French. I don't know which level you are, but I'm going to start from the lower level. I'll tackle everything from the lower level, since today we are just inaugurating everything, and then next Saturday we'll be learning more and more. So today I'm going to handle a little bit about French nouns and the most common French words that we are supposed to know as a beginner, intermediate, and even advanced student. Is everyone on board? So before I start, okay, before I start, in French we have the common words that we normally use. We have good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. So in the morning, when you are supposed to greet someone, you'll say bonjour. Bonjour we use, and you can spell bonjour B-O-J-O-U-R. So when you pronounce it, you say bonjour. The last word R, you can pronounce it like KH. Bonjour. You pronounce it from your throat. In the afternoon, we use bon après-midi. Bon, you write B-O-N space A-P-R-E-S, bon après-midi, and then M-I-D-I. So when you pronounce it, you pronounce bon après-midi. That is good afternoon. Good evening, we pronounce it bonsoir. Bonsoir, it is B-O-N-S-O-I-R. B-O-N-S-O-I-R. So remember, the last word R, you pronounce it like KH. Whenever there is an O and I, we pronounce it like wa. Everyone on board? Whenever we have OI in a letter, we pronounce it like wa. So when we say bonsoir, OI, we will pronounce it like wa. So it will be bonsoir. That is good evening. Bonsoir. So we have good morning, bonjour. Good afternoon, bon après-midi. And then good evening, we have bonsoir. Those are the common words that are normally used in French. Whenever you meet a French person, a French guy, he'll tell you bonjour, that is good morning, or hi. Good evening, he'll tell you bonsoir, good afternoon, bon après-midi. And then we have another word, bonne nuit, B-O-N, and then we have N-U-I-T, B-O-N, and then space, N-U-I-T. So whenever we have U-I in a letter in French, we normally pronounce it like oui, bon, oui, that is W-I, oui. So when we say bonne nuit, it will pronounce like nuit. When we have U-I, it will be like oui. So whenever we say bonne nuit, that is good night in French. So we have those four words. We have bonjour, bon après-midi, bonsoir, and bonne nuit. So whenever you want to tell your mom good night, you'll tell her bonne nuit. If it is in the morning, you'll tell her bonjour, bonjour mama. In the afternoon, you'll say bon après-midi. Bon après-midi, it is good afternoon. Everyone on board? Those are the 4 letters that we normally use, the 4 words in French. And then we have other words that I'm going to introduce so that at least you can practice the whole of this week before we meet the next Saturday. We have goodbye. Whenever you want to tell someone goodbye in French, you'll pronounce au revoir. I'm going to spell the word au revoir. That is A-U, A-U, and then space, R-E-V-O-I-R. A-U space, R-E-V-O-I-R. So whenever we have the first letter, you'll pronounce U. A-U, you'll pronounce U. And then the other word, R-E-V-O-I-R, you'll pronounce au revoir. The letter R, we normally pronounce it like K-H. Whenever you meet someone from Western, they understand what I'm talking about. The first letter R, we pronounce like KH. So you'll say au revoir. Remember I told you, O-I, we pronounce it like wa, au revoir. So you'll say au revoir, that is goodbye in French, goodbye, au revoir. And then we have another word that we normally use in French most of the time. When you want to tell someone, you want to appreciate someone, maybe he has done something for you, and you want to say thank you, you'll say merci. Merci, we pronounce it, the letters are M-E-R-C-I. M-E-R-C-I. So remember, whenever we have R, we'll pronounce it like KH. So I'll say merci. You swallow the R, merci. That is thank you. Merci. So whenever you meet a French guy, maybe he has done something for you and you want to appreciate him, you'll say merci. Merci. That is thank you in French. Another common word we can use, if you meet someone in the morning, you've already told him bonjour, and then you want to ask him, how are you? How are you? How are you? You'll say, comment ça va? Let me spell the words. Comment ça va? Comment ça va? The words are C, O, double M, E, N, T, and then you put space, and then C, A, and then space, and then V, A. I'll repeat, C, O, double M, E, N, T, space, C, A, and then space, V, A. So whenever you pronounce the first word in English, it will sound like comment in English. But in French, we're going to omit the last word. We'll pronounce like comment. We'll forget about the last words. So we'll pronounce like comment. And then comment ça va? Comment ça va? It means how are you? Comment ça va? Those are the common words that you can meet in French whenever you meet someone from France. So you'll say comment ça va? And then when you ask someone comment ça va, the guy will respond fine. So you can say the response can be fine, which in French we can use bien. Bien. Bien, that means you're saying I'm fine, bien. So we are going to pronounce the words for bien, that is B-I-E-N. And then remember something in French, the last words in French, whenever you meet a French sentence, the last words, they are normally silent. except for the following consonants that are normally used. Whenever you're writing in French or you're pronouncing a French word, remember, the last words are normally silent. You don't pronounce them. But whenever you write a composition, they are normally used, but you cannot pronounce them. The following consonants are an exception whenever you meet a French word. Whenever you see C, whenever it is used in a word in French, you'll pronounce it. You'll not pronounce C, F, L, and R. So whenever you meet the last words in French, the only exception that you'll not pronounce are C, F, L, and R. Is there everyone on board? I'll repeat. Whenever you see the following consonants in a word in French, you'll not pronounce them whenever you meet them in a word. And those words are C, F, L, and R when they are in the last words of a sentence. Let me get back to the words that we normally use in French. We have welcome. Whenever you use the word, you want to welcome someone in your house. Maybe someone has visited you and you want to tell her welcome. In French, we use the word bienvenue. Bienvenue. I'm going to spell the words. B-I-N-V-E-N-U. That is bienvenue. Bienvenue. That is welcome. Bienvenue in French. Bienvenue. So whenever someone has visited you and you want to welcome him in your house or her, you say bienvenue. Bienvenue. Those are the common words. Another word that you can find in French before we proceed with the lesson is you can find this word in French, please. When you want to add someone to do something for you, or you want to like beg someone to do something for you, maybe you want to meet someone and you say, please, can I have this and this? Please. You'll say, s'il vous plaît. S'il vous plaît. That is please. S'il vous plaît. And these are the pronunciation, the letters for s'il vous plaît. S, and then we have a comma, I-L, and then space, V-O-U-S, V-O-U-S, and then space, P-L-A-I-T, P-L-A-I-T. So you'll say, s'il vous plaît, s'il vous plaît. And that is, please, s'il vous plaît. So you can meet someone. Maybe you want to say something. You can say, bonjour, comment ça va? S'il vous plaît. And then you finish with a sentence. I'll teach you how to construct a sentence in French. We have so many verbs that are normally used. That is work for another lesson. But today we're just tackling the common words that we normally use. And then from the next lesson, we are going to tackle nouns and articles, adjectives, adverbs, preposition, verbs, and pronouns. So you'll say bonjour. There's another common word. Whenever you want to say, my name is, you want to introduce yourself, maybe before a crowd, before a church, you'll say, in English, we normally say, I am called. My name is Jack, Teacher Jack. My name is Teacher Jack. So in French, you'll say, je m'appelle. Je m'appelle. The letters are J, E, you put space, M, comma, A, double P, E, double L, E. So you'll say, je m'appelle Vanessa. Je m'appelle.
Pardon?
Let me repeat.
Pardon the spelling.
The spelling is J, E, and then space, M, comma, A, double P, E, double L, and then E. So you'll say, is everyone on board? J-E space M, comma, A, double P, E, double L, E. So that is je m'appelle. And remember the J, you pronounce it like J. That is like ZH. ZH, J. You pronounce it from the first parts of your mouth, from the upper part of your mouth, J. So it is going to be je m'appelle. So if you're called Vanessa, you'll say je m'appelle Vanessa. My name is Vanessa. Je m'appelle Angela. Je m'appelle Hudson. So in the morning, whenever you meet your mom, maybe you want to surprise her, you'll say bonjour. Of course, she knows your name. Maybe you can want to surprise her, you'll say je m'appelle Vanessa. Je m'appelle Angela. Or if it is in the afternoon, you say bon après-midi. Bon après-midi. Remember we learned about that. Bon après-midi. Je m'appelle Angela. Comment ça va? Comment ça va? Comment ça va? Another word that I almost forgot. Whenever someone tells you comment ça va, you can say bien. Remember we learned that, bien. Or you can say ça va bien. Ça va bien. Let me pronounce the letters. C, A, space, V, A, space, B, I, E, N. I repeat. C, A, space, V, A, space, B, I, E, N. So we'll say, ça va bien. Ça va bien. If I ask you, Emanuela, comment ça va? And then you respond, ça va bien. I am doing fine. I am okay. I am doing fine. Ça va bien. Bonjour. And then you say, whenever someone tells you bonjour, you repeat bonjour. Bonjour. And then you repeat bonjour. Comment ça va? Ça va bien. Bonne nuit. Bonsoir. Bonsoir is good evening. Au revoir. Au revoir. Goodbye. Au revoir. Merci. Merci, it is thank you. Thank you. And you can also say, thank you very much. Thank you very much. You can say, merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup. Let me pronounce the letters for beaucoup. B, E, A, U, C, O, U, P. B, E, A, U, C, O, U, P. Beaucoup. Merci beaucoup. Comment ça va? Ça va bien. Yeah. Merci beaucoup. Those are the common words that we normally use in French. Whenever you meet a French guy, someone from a country that was colonized by French, they normally use French in most of their work. Someone can tell you, someone from Rwanda can ask you, bonjour, and you respond, bonjour. Comment ça va? Ça va bien. Merci beaucoup. Au revoir. Bonne nuit. Bon après-midi. I want you to recite these words the whole of this week. Make sure that you have put them into practice so that it gets into your blood. Let it be common in your life whenever you do something. Because I tell you, French is a very interesting language to learn. You learn a lot of things in French. Let me tackle something else. I want to tackle something that it is very important to note whenever you learn French. And I'll just handle a few so that you may not get confused. In French, we have colors. I know most of you love colors. Some of you love pink, red, blue, black, green, orange, gray, pink. I know you have one of your favorite colors that you like. But for me, I like orange. I don't know what color you like. So let me handle just a few colors. In French, like in English, we have red. We have red. In French, we have also red. We have also yellow and blue. So in French, we have red. We pronounce it rouge, rouge. Let me spell the letters so that you may not be afraid of the word. You know, it sounds very weird. Rouge, the letters are R. Can you write R? O, U, G, E. R, O, U, G, E. This is something I want to tell you guys. In any French word that normally exists, it has two things. It is either a feminine word or a masculine word. I'll tell you something about that later. So whenever you see, before you write a French word, a French noun, you have to distinguish it if it is a feminine word or a masculine word. So whenever you see L-E, you can write L-E before a word that is a masculine word. Whenever you see L-E before any word, it is a masculine word. Whenever you see L-A, L-A before any word, it is a feminine word. I'll give you later the formula to distinguish between a feminine word and a masculine word. But for today, we're just handling some few very important words. So whenever you see rouge, rouge is a masculine word. So you'll write le rouge, L-E space R-O-U-G-E, L-E space R-O-U-G-E. Any noun in French cannot stand on itself without L-E or L-A. So whenever I want to say red, I'll say le rouge, le rouge, le rouge, that is a red, that is red, le rouge, le rouge, that is red. If I want to say black, that is another color, black. You remember black, the letters for black are N, N, O, I, R. N, O, I, R. So that is noir. Remember I told you guys, whenever you see O-I in French, you pronounce it like wa, wa, wa. So we'll say noir, noir, noir. Remember R, you pronounce it like KH, noir, noir. you pronounce it from your throat. So I'll put the first, we have learned red. So even noir, it is a masculine word. It is a masculine word. So we'll say le rouge, le rouge, L-E space N-O-I-R, le noir, le noir, le rouge, red, le rouge, le noir. Another word I want to pronounce is green. Green is another color that I also like. So in green, we'll say V-E, let me spell the words, V-E-R-T, V-E-R-T. Remember, it is also a masculine color, a masculine word in French. So we'll say le vert, le vert. Don't pronounce the last letter. We'll say le vert. R, we pronounce it like KH. So it is le vert. Le vert, that is green. Le vert. Le vert, we have learned le vert, le rouge, le rouge, rouge, le noir. We have also learned le noir, le noir. There's something else I want to tell you guys. We have this color, orange. Orange, it doesn't change. It remains like that, orange. The same way you say orange in English, in French, the words are similar, but pronunciation are different. You'll say orange, 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 O-R-A-N-G-E, O-R-A-N-G-E. So we'll say orange. And there's something we'll do here. We'll not put L-E in front because it has a vowel in front of this letter. So whenever you see a vowel in front of any letter, you omit E. You'll not say L-E. You'll just remain with L alone. So you'll say l'orange, L, comma, O-R-A-N-G-E. L, comma, O-R-A-N-G-E. You'll pronounce l'orange, 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 l'orange. Let me tell you guys the last color, and then you'll do some research for the other colors. Next time I'll ask you which other color you know in French, apart from the ones you have learned. So let me tackle the last color. In French, we have violet. Violet. That is a color, if you doesn't know. Violet. So in French, we'll say violet. We'll not pronounce the last letter T. It is silent. Most of the words in French, the last letter, it is normally silent. So we'll say violet, violet. And then we'll put the first article in front, L-E, L-E. And then space, V-I-O-L-E-T. L-E space V-I-O-L-E-T. That is le violet. Le violet. Le violet. Do some research about the other colors. I'll ask you any other color next time that you know, apart from the ones we have learned. And then you'll tell me the colors that you know, apart from the ones we have learned. There's something I'll tackle. Let us have some recap on what we have learned. Today we have learned bonjour. So you can tell your friend bonjour. Comment ça va? Comment ça va, Nancy? Comment ça va? And they will say, ça va bien. I'm doing fine. Ça va bien. Bonjour, you say bonjour. S'il vous plaît, please, s'il vous plaît. Je m'appelle Professeur Jacques. Professeur, that is teacher. Je m'appelle Professeur Jacques. And then you say, bon après-midi. Bon après-midi, that is good afternoon. Good afternoon. Bon après-midi. Bonsoir. Bonsoir. Good evening. Good evening. Merci. We have merci beaucoup. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.